can't. African American is not a replacement
but you
for
damn
black.
sure heard him say nigga at Stringer Bell.
African American is not a replacement for black.
I'm glad you repeated that because that right there is an invention of the fucking internet.
Yeah.
We didn't have these problems before the social media, before ADOS and FBA and all this fucking, and that shit is.
We didn't have what? We didn't have freedom of thought. We didn't have black people going, what the hell is up with these Africans? We didn't have black people going, what the hell is up with these Dominicans? What we didn't have that for real. These conversations have been had for decades upon decades upon decades. You know, to pretend not to understand that we've been calling this shit out for a long... The internet does nothing but galvanize people. It gives people an opportunity to group and share information. But it's not creating new thought. There's nothing new under the sun, Talib. It's getting filmed more. That's all it's doing, is getting filmed. You're filming what's happening in real time and you're posting it. But if it wasn't filmed, it still happened, Talib. People are getting shot in stores. People are being confronted. Somebody's calling somebody black in a kata. All that's happening every day, every second. All we have is the opportunity for people to share it. That's it, for people to be aware of what's going on. Everybody wants the benefits of the internet. Nobody wants the sharing part when it's not a message they like. Then it's a conspiracy to undermine them. Talib been on this bullshit for a long time. It's just, I don't know why,
organic.
Yeah.
That shit is funded by
and-
right-wing organizations.
Yeah.
PFIR, Progressives for Immigration Reform, is the name of the organization.
Sounds real political.
We're getting political a little bit.
Political to me.
Because first of all, progressives ain't really fighting for immigration reform.
Why is he do like that? Is he rapping or something? Is he spitting lyrics? Hey, Talib, why is it? Here goes a good question for Talib Kweli. Hey, Talib, why is it that immigration is not an issue for progressives? What's the progressive? People that want to move forward. To what? What we moving to? New World Order? Flat blackness, Talib? What are we moving for? What are you progressing towards? Yeah, I want to understand what you're talking about because I'm not getting it. He's sounding to me like you're articulating something that's detrimental to Black America. You want Black Americans to not be concerned with the challenges that we face in our very own communities. Listen to his recipe for helping Black Americans. Listen to what he believes is the problem. And tell me we ain't talking to a whitewashed brother right here. Listen to this brother.
That's not a progressive thing really to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this, in the name, it should tell you. You know what I'm saying? These people are trying to figure out how to bring in right-wing conservative politics into our communities, and they go into places where people are poor and people are their jobs are scarce, and they be like,
why are the jobs scarce, Talib? They go into places where people are poor. Talib, who are you talking to? You're not poor, are you, Talib? Why are you talking? You advocating for Black people? Is that what you're doing? You're just a rapper, dude. That's all. You just talk. That's all. And I get it. I talk too. That's what I do. But my thing is, I'm focused on one thing. Truth. You focused on parties. If anyone asks what does Talib identify with, they'd all say Democratic Party. We'd all say that. It would be no debate. Talib would be buttering his bread in the Democratic Party line. And he's talking about progressivism and all of this because he doesn't think any Black people, any of us working class Black people should question immigration. That should not be an issue. And to question it is white nationalist talk. I love when they tell me this. I love them saying this. As if white nationalists are paying me to raise an issue that the whole damn country is concerned about. All types of people are concerned about immigration, including Latinos, including Africans that are citizens. Everybody's concerned about it except Talib.
Like, you know what? It's some immigrants, them African immigrants, some Caribbean immigrants, them like.
When millions of people came across the border under Joe Biden, it wasn't a bunch of Africans. See, so my focus is a little bit different. That doesn't mean it's not an issue. It doesn't mean that people can't be concerned about it. Immigration as a whole is an issue. From HB1 visas to people seeking asylum to people tying themselves out of country via, anchor babies? All of that is an issue because when they get here to leave, you may not understand this, but working class black people, working class any people need to be concerned with it. When they get here, they got to get resources from somewhere. And those resources come out of communities where working class and poor people live. And I know you don't give a shit because that's not you, right? But for people that live in those situations, those people that have schools that are being bent, the resources are being bent, people that rely on these social services in their own communities that they've been paying into since they've been alive, that their parents paid into, that we are part of the fabric of that society, Talib might have a question, might want to question it, voice their opinion without somebody like you sitting in whatever gated community they're in and shouting over that we are white nationalists. Based on some dumb shit you read on some blog site about people getting paid. We all know the white boys getting the money, not us. No more, if people were backing up a Brinks truck and dumping it off in the Tim Black show, you know, because I wouldn't be sitting in my basement right now. Look, man, if you want to go help people in Africa, go help them. You and Dave Chappelle, go help the people in Africa. I'm helping the people in Detroit, the people in D.C., the people in Waldorf, the people in Indian Head, the people in Bourbon Heights, the people in Landover, Maryland, the people in Capitol Heights, the people in Sea Pleasant, Maryland. Like, these are people I'm going to worry about. You go worry about Uganda, dude. I get it. Go do that. Go help the DR. Go help the Congo. That's great. They need it. I got no problems with you doing that. Don't get in my way here. Helping these people here, Talib. Go there and do that shit. You know what people are doing in Congo? Not talking about people in Southeast, not worried about people in Sea Pleasant, not worried about people in Landover, Langley Park. They're not worried about us. And I lose the sleep going, oh God, I wonder how the Tim Black family, the black family there, I wonder how they're doing. I wonder if they got their car fixed. I wonder if they're able to get about. I wonder if that AC generator went out again. I wonder if they're able to make it. I wonder what happened when Tim's family had to absorb in the grandbabies. Nah, they're not losing sleep thinking about my black ass. Why are you so worried about them? You have the bandwidth. You ain't nothing but a white liberal with extra time on your hands to be super focused on other people instead of your own shit. You just have the privilege and not having shit to worry about in your own damn life. But you know, fine, brother. Go on over there, help them. I got no problems with that. My problem is, I don't spend all day on you for helping them. Why do you spend your time on me for helping my people here? That's all I'm trying to figure out. What's in it for you? Who's paying you to leave? Who you sleeping with? Is this how you get laid these days? What is up with these guys, man? Yeah, we need to flip it. Always question. Why does this matter to you? What some people on the internet say about people they will never meet who don't even live in America? Why would you give a shit? How is that an issue for you? Go make your rippity, hippity hop songs. Hop along with your hippity hop songs. I had one hot album 20 years ago, and I got to hear his mouth all the time about his politics. Most Def was a much better musician anyway. Tired of you and your shit. Arguing online with faceless accounts, and guy's so stupid he don't know half time he arguing with bots. Shut up, Talib. Just shut up.
jobs are scarce, and they'd be like, you know what? It's some immigrants, them African immigrants, them Caribbean immigrants, them Latino immigrants taking your job. It's not the immigrants.
Oh, you threw on Latinos. It's not the immigrants.
Taking your job. It's the oligarchs, it's the billionaires.
They taking our jobs? The oligarchs and the billionaires are taking our jobs. How are they doing our jobs, Talib? You got any numbers to back that up, Talib, that the oligarchs are coming in and taking our jobs? The rich are taking our jobs. Hey, Talib, be careful there, brother, because aren't you one of the rich? See, here we go. You're in trouble now because we're going to talk about money. We're going to start talking about you want to demonize people with the money. I'm with you, man. We could talk about them all day. Show me the data that proves that that's what's happening now. Show me the data. What's been happening over the last 4 years? When your president was in office that you voted for, Joe Biden, I'm sure you did. Show me the data that shows the stretching of resources was due to oligarchs coming in and doing the jobs. Last time I check, oligarchs don't want to get their hands dirty. Now, when you talk about buying up property, buying up the housing market, yeah, we can talk about that. And that's an issue to have, fam. But these are separate issues. You're not talking to people that don't know anything, Talib. You're not talking to novices. What I'm saying is, yes, you're correct, but two things can exist at the same time. We can have a problem with people with money like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. I get it. We do. We have a problem with the Halliburtons. You know, we do. But we also got a problem with that damn border was being open. You didn't say a damn word. You was quiet. We got people in MLK Avenue trying to find a place to live. You have a problem with them flying in people, busting in people to come live here. Here's what you do, Talib. Open up your house and bring everybody to your house. I'm down with it. I'm cool with it. You do it. You know what? You talk to Dave and go ahead and build out the spot over there in Ohio. Dave damn near own a town. Won't he just open it up? Why don't he just open it up to everybody? Let everybody come live there. Won't he do that? Last time I checked, Dave was fighting to keep. What was Dave fighting for again? Dave was that, so don't get me started, man, because I like Dave Chappelle, man. But let's keep it a buck. Last time I checked, you and your boy Dave was fighting to keep them from developing Section 9 housing in certain jurisdictions because they didn't want their town inundated with that. But you don't think we have a right to advocate for what's important to us. You have any crosswords for Dave? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering, man. Nah, he don't got shit to say to Dave. He ain't a fool. He saved his venom for us.
Taking your job, and they blame the people who are being victimized most.
When Africans, when they say Africans come over and they talk bad about African Americans,
that happens.
That's white supremacy.
That's right.
So you're gonna go over there.
Who the actual culprit? It's not the person coming over talking the shit. It's the person who created the conditions for the shit that you're talking about.
Listen to this shit. Listen to this horse shit. He said the person that's calling you the N-word, it's not their fault. Y'all hear this? He said the person calling you the N-word is not their fault. They're calling you the N-word. It's okay. You leave them alone. Don't even be mad at them. Be mad at the person that taught them to say the N-word. As if we got time for that shit. As if we got time for that. What kind of horse shit is this? Family, please. Please, fam. If somebody run you off the road tomorrow on your way to work in a fit of road rage, runs you off the road in a fit of road rage, puts your car in the dirt, you shouldn't be upset with them because obviously somebody else said something at some point that put them in a mental mindset that made them want to run you off the road. So we should not be worried about why they ran us off the road or even being upset that we were ran off the road or that our car won't run now. That we almost lost our lives because this person intentionally ran us off the road. We should not be worried about that. In fact, that's white nationalism, to be upset at the person who just did that to you. You should be upset with the person that made the person who did that to you do what that person did, because we all know ain't no such thing as free will. We should not be upset about anti-blackness. We should be upset with the people that taught the anti-blackness to the people that are treating us with anti-blackness. This is coming out of the mouth of somebody who claims that he was a revolutionary. That is dumb. It's not realistic at all. Don't be worried about the abuser. Someone had to create the abuser. The abuser should get no time. So what, he was beating the kids? So what? So what, he was beating the kids, beating the wife? So what? Pushing old people down the steps? So what? Somebody mistreated him somewhere along the line, so therefore that person's not responsible for what they did. In fact, your white supremacists were trying to hold them accountable for beating up those kids, because once upon a time they were kids. You see, we could do this all day, but you know what? We got to live in a society that we're in now, and my kids do not need to be subjected to discrimination for people that aren't even American citizens, because in their country there's white nationalism, or there's bias against blackness, anti-blackness, hate. Now, the fact is, all y'all want to cape for David Wallow and Godfrey and Amistad, right, and Idris, popping their gums and coming out their mouth disrespectfully to black Americans, forgetting we're the reason why they got careers to begin with in this country. Come over here cosplaying black American, and if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't even be a thing. And then they speaking, they get too big, Sir Idris Elba, get too big for their britches, start talking smack. And David Alley-oop, what's this? I don't even know this guy's name. This pygmy dude wants to run his mouth. So then he got smacked up, and then he had to apologize. He ain't had to do shit. He could have just kept it moving. He chose to apologize. Because ain't nobody want to make a movie with a little African dude who be playing black roles, so all of a sudden black people don't want to come see him in movies. We the number one consumer of movies, Dodo. Goofy. Somebody come get Talib out the street.
Full of shit.
Yeah, that's right. Talib Kweli is full of it. Talib Kweli is full of it. I don't know. Once upon a time, he was probably somebody who said some things here and there that were interesting. Those days are long behind him. He's still on that BS. This is Pan-African nonsense. Fam, we got bigger fish to fry right here in our neighborhoods. Let's focus on that. Anything can be questioned. Right? We elect politicians, and those politicians are supposed to do the bidding of the community. We are here. We are tax-paying citizens, and we have an issue, a concern, a question about the policies that we think negatively impact us. We're going to voice them whether you like it or not. And you go ahead and make those hip-hop songs. Come up with another hit. Do something. Join another podcast that nobody wants to watch or listen to. Whatever y'all doing. Keep doing that. Because you in the way and you're on the wrong side of this. Black Americans are not taking this sitting down anymore. We're not going for it. We're not standing for it. The last 50 years of we being the mule for the Democratic Party and for the American underclass, the underbelly of the country, the mule for the country, them days, we changing that. And we ain't going, you know what? You not being a part of it ain't going to stop the momentum, baby. Go over there, take them pizza and repeats, have a seat with them Vans you got on. All right, fam, let's keep it going. Look, this is Tim Black Show. We do this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Go to timblacktv.com, become a member. If you're on the mobile, click the link, join my newsletter. I got a new newsletter comes out every Monday. All right? Get yours, it's free. We don't charge to be on our newsletter list. Newsletter should be free. Information should be free. Next.